How's everybody doing today? Trevor Tells the Tales. I'm going to tell you a story that is based out of Utica, New York, United States. Well, Kaitlyn Conley and Adam Yoder meet in high school. And this goes on for months and months and months before they even meet the families. But anyway, they dating. And finally, Adam says, you want to meet my family? And she's like, of course, yeah. So they meet the Miss Mary Yoder and Bill Yoder. And they was like, oh, we love you so much. Come work at our chiropractic office. So Kaitlyn Conley said, I would love to work at your chiropractic office. So she works behind the cash register while they do chiropractic appointments all day. And she'd see Adam throughout the weekends and stuff like that. But here's a very much worse day in the relationship. And Adam was drinking. And she was in his room. And supposedly Adam blacked out and raped Miss Kaitlyn Conley. So the next day, Kaitlyn Conley went to the police station and tried to get Adam set up through the phone, get him admitted in front of the investigators, because they told her that would have to happen to them to be able to do anything. Well, anyway, didn't go the way she wanted it. So she drops the charges. And she goes about her life. But there was a plot after that day hit her head that she's going to frame Adam. Anyway, life goes on. And they break up. They don't date during this time, but she still interacts with the Yoder. She still works at the chiropractic office. So one fine afternoon, Miss Mary Yoder gets sick. And she rushes out the door and rushes to the hospital. She don't even go home, I believe. And she calls Bill Yoder, her husband, and says, baby, I'm not doing too good. I'm very sick and I'm going to the hospital. Please meet me there. 48 hours later, she dies. The autopsy guy says that when he cut her open, it was like seeing blue, green. Your organs should not look like that when you die like that. And he said it screamed toxic. It screamed toxic. Well, they get the culprit drug back. I don't know the name of it. It starts with a C, but it's actually for gout on your foot. And she didn't have gout. And they thought Bill was behind it because he's an actual doctor. And you can only get it through a doctor, what they thought anyway. So the investigation goes on, and a letter shows up to the investigators in the district attorney's office. And they read the letter, and it says, Adam Yoder killed his mom, and the bottle of the medicine is underneath his front seat. So they searched underneath the front seat. And sure behold, there it is. So they call Adam in the investigation office, and they got their eyebrows up at Adam now. They think he did it. Until they seen Adam's reaction. He was so shocked. He's like, y'all, I swear I ain't killing my mom now. Me and her ain't close, but I ain't killing my own mom. And after that, they're scratching their heads. They didn't know what in the world happened. So they actually thought it also could have been a contamination too. Before that, I'm sorry, I forgot to tell y'all before. They thought it contaminated through her supplements. But anyway, they got the letter, and they're wondering who sent the letter now. So they was like, well, let's call Kaitlyn Conley in just to ask some questions, you know. So they talked to her, and she admits it eventually sending the letter. So now they're like, oh, yes. And then that one detective worked on her rape case. So he knew she probably had a motive to do this. And they had a hunch and called out to California where that bottle came from. And the woman says she talked to a young, innocent voiced female. And the email associated with buying that bottle of drug for gout said AdamYoderIsGay.com or something like that. They're like, oh yeah. If you mad at an ex, you're going to slander that name much as you can, right? So they was licking their chops with her. So they finally charge her. And they go to trial. And she gets found guilty for manslaughter. And all of a sudden, they did something with her phone that they shouldn't have done, so they had to let her out. She's out right now, as we speak. And they're waiting to either they're going to charge her again, or this is going to be a cold case type deal. But I know she did it. Now, during this documentary, she denies every bit, blames Adam or her dad. But to this day, I know she did it. Because if somebody supposedly rapes you or a woman, I can tell that she dropped those charges and thought about this, what she'd do. And that's her way to get back at Adam. What's the perfect get back? This is frame him for his own mother's death, so he don't have the person he care about no more, and also go to prison for life for doing it. 2 birds with 1 stone. So, hey, it almost worked too. But she didn't realize she was working with the pro investigation team. But anyway, if y'all ever want to see this, it's on Hulu. Little Miss Innocent. Check it out.